If you have any problem like in your life or you want to do good, you can feed this bird. One piece, this is the second piece, this is the third, this is the fourth.
How narrow this is. And it must be a few stories high. Good morning guys from Lahore. We're going to explore the walled city of Lahore and we're starting out with some spices. Got all of these spices here. What is this one?
Red chili.
Huh?
Red chili.
Red chili.
This kind is different. This red chili kind is different. And the other red chili kind is different. This is turmeric.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is the seeds, so turmeric here.
Pakistani food has a lot of spices, so they use all of these in their foods and you can really taste it. So here's the gate. We're about to enter through here.
This is again different kind of red chili and this is the taste is different.
Wow, getting a whiff of them like makes me cough just being kind of near it.
Yeah. This is henna.
Henna.
Henna used to be, you know, ladies used to be in your hands.
Oh, henna. Oh,
you have the tattoo,
yeah,
right? But ladies have the henna.
The henna, yeah.
Kinds of crops. Okay.
What are these?
You know, these are the soaps used to be for like for the dishwashers and everything. But these are actually for the clothes. It's very cheap here.
But these blocks, you buy them by block?
Yeah, we buy the blocks and then cut it off. These are the liquids, these are the different detergents. These are the soft waste.
There's so much going on right now. I don't know what happened. It sounded like somebody crashed or something.
Yeah, like I hit that guy.
Just a normal everyday here, right?
Where are you filming? We are outside.
Outside of it.
Now we are going to inside the wall city.
Okay. So this here, the gate that we're entering right now, this is Delhi Gate, and it actually faces Delhi all the way in India. And India has a Lahore gate that faces this gate in Lahore. Hundreds of miles away. I don't know how many miles away. But we're about to go in here and see the walled city. There's so much commotion going on. It looks like markets, people selling a ton of different things.
To be into your teeth. You brush your teeth.
Oh, here are the birds.
The birds here. Yeah.
See the birds on the bike right here? You can buy a bird and set them free. Hopefully we see that later. These guys in front of the gate here, they're selling something that you can whiten your teeth with, or if you have like a toothache or something, you can use it. Is it like a vegetable?
It's a sock. No, it's a sock. Sock. It's sort of like a sock.
Like a root?
Dandan. Yeah, it's a roots of some like, maybe the tree or whatever that, but we call it in the Punjabi, it's a dan.
So it actually works?
Yeah, it's more exactly. The teeth are white. It's a hookah. It's around like 200 years old.
This one right here?
Yeah, this is here. This is that guy, actually his father, his grandfather was working in the same thing here. And look at the different kinds of tobacco.
Wow.
That's kind of different.
I've never seen that design.
Yeah, that's kind of different, that's kind of different, that taste is different.
And this is the hookah.
This is actually, look at this guy. Let's take it over. It's very hard. Very hard.
Okay, so I'm gonna try hookah here. This shop, you said it's 200 years old? This one?
Around 150.
Wow. So... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's strong. That's strong. Oh. Yeah. It's good. Wow. Thank you. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at this thing. We just spotted a man with some birds.
If you have any problem like in your life or you want to be do good, right? So you can free this bird. You buy this bird and 7 times round in your head and then free. It means you are okay now. You will face no problem in future.
Okay. By freeing the bird, you're freeing your problems.
Exactly. It's the same culture that we mostly live with the Hindus since ages. So we follow the rituals of Hindus here. Mostly.
That's a Hindu thing.
Mostly in Pakistan we adopt and Hindu things here.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Well.
Okay.
Alright. Getting rid of some of my problems through freeing a bird. Wow, really? Some little frescoes, maybe? So we're going into a hammam, which is a bath. That's what it means, a bath. This is a Mughal bath, and it is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's protected. Let's go inside, get away from the heat, see what it's like in here. So much cooler in here.
People interested in the Mughal Empire must visit Lahore. In this city you'll find some of the greatest examples of Mughal-era architecture and art. One of the top attractions on the list is Shahi Hamam. Built in the 17th century, these royal baths have been fully restored to their former glory.
So this is what it would have looked like, people in this bath bathing right here. Just the rich. This would have been full of water. Beautiful place, look at all the frescoes all over. But that is restored because the British came here and they turned this into a church. But it started out as this hammam, like this picture here.
Both the layout and decorations of the baths were directly inspired by the Persian Empire. One of the main elements related to the Persian style is the dome's opening that lets in natural sunlight. Luckily, a lot of the frescoes here have stood the ravages of time, and they've been conserved.
Yeah, it sounded like it was going all
exactly.
This whole place.
There was acoustics actually.
This hammam was mainly used during the 17th century, and the Emperor Jahan allowed merchants to set up their shops right outside the hammam at that time. It's fun to imagine what life must have been like during the golden years.
It's very cheap. One of the best rice in Pakistan is left like that.
Look at all of this rice, all the different types. Must be 20 different types here, and there are still more. All these slight variations of rices and spices. This has to be one of the coolest streets that I've seen yet here. Look at these old walls inside the fort, and people are selling everything here. There's clothing, mostly clothing around here. Some food. These shops are just coming outside of the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when they close up shop, it's just in the wall.
You can just close the door around there.
Wow.
and they sit here.
What kind of shop is this?
It's actually they repent like if you have the item, they repent the item.
A little repair shop.
There's a small grocery shop there.
How narrow some of these are. How narrow this is. And it must be a few stories high as well. And this is where people live.
These are the local people houses, they live here. And they live around like 100 years, 150 years. These are the ways they live here.
colors of the doors. Just goes on forever.
No, it's just like a finish of the class.
It's cool, you see children playing every once in a while over here. And getting shy.
Like the post office here. Letterbox.
Oh wow.
And now people use the Gmail or Hotmail index. Me.
So the original brand is quite expensive, but we have a lot of shops in Pakistan, especially in Lahore, Karachi, that we can make replicas, and we are famous to make replicas, by the way. This is Ferrari bag. If it's original, it's quite expensive, but we have a different logo and we can fix it here and sell in Ferrari. Even that, I have a watch, it's a Rolex company. I bought it only $4. If I go for the original, it's definitely very expensive. So we have different options to make replicas in Pakistan, especially.
Nice looking.
They're laying on the ground over there. So you wouldn't think anything of it, but look, there, from back here, that's the shop we were just looking at. Just a hole in the wall. No idea what's going on there, but that's what they do. Yeah, it's a beautiful building.
It's not historically, it's already 50 years ago, the ladies and it's a very expensive thing. This is a metal.
What is it?
Is it for the water? For the wedding. These are the bangles. This is made in Pakistan.
Because we're in Pakistan, next we're going to see a mosque. There are mosques all over Pakistan, and this must be one of the most beautiful ones. Because I'm an artist and I love art, I was fascinated by the tile work and the frescoes, and all of the color and the intricate pattern.
This is the one piece, this is the second piece, this is the third, this is the fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way down.
That's a lot of work.
It took 7 years to complete this mosque.
Now, this is some of the most detailed fresco we've seen yet. Every inch is covered with pattern and color. All over the ceiling. And it goes on.
Yes, this versus, if you change the direction, it's the same.
Really?
Yeah.
We're checking out the Lahore Fort. Very interesting place. We're gonna go outside the fort, and against the walls of the fort, it looks like there's a big market selling a lot of things. I'm gonna look for some souvenirs, some gifts for people, and in Pakistan that should be very interesting.
This is actually the Lahore Fort, and this fort was built around 15th century, and the Akbar was the great Mughal emperor actually who built the fort first, and then later there are three other Mughal emperors who extended the fort, but we are going to be showing you the first part of the fort now. And this fort is also used to be by the British and the Sikhs as well in different centuries. The ruler, that was a Ranjit Singh. So we are heading to the different courts. There was the first common courts for the common people, that's called the commoner courts, and they have the House of Lords as well.
This is the main gate of Lahore Fort. Very impressive, huge. Enough for an elephant to go through. So now we're going to the mosque right over there, and look at this long strip of carpets that we have to walk to get over there, and it's probably about 100 degrees right now. We're on our way to the mosque right now, and because they make you take off your shoes at the entrance, and it's a long way to get here, and it's so hot. This red sandstone gets so hot, so they put down these long rugs the whole way back.